Welcome to Callawegin Fly Fishing with Robert Smart. Now, here's Robert.
Greetings. Now in this video, I'm going to tie what I call the Blood Sucking Attractor Midge. They're a little fly and they bite and they suck blood. The females do. They're real small. You ought to tie these in nothing bigger than an 18, 20 or a 22 might even be better. I'm going to tie this one in an 18. The thing with this fly is, as it sucks blood, its abdomen starts to turn red. That's kind of what I'm trying to imitate. And it also has two antennas sticking out the front, in front of its head. And we'll work to get those put on. Looks like a great fly. I just came up with it, haven't used it yet, but I think it's going to work pretty well. So here we go. I'm going to tie the Blood Sucking Attractor Midge. Okay, we're going to tie Blood Sucking Attractor Midge. Now I'm tying this one on a size 16 hook, which is a little big, but I'm doing it for the video. Probably want to tie this fly in an 18 or a 20, because midges are small. Now for the tail, just going to use some brown hackle barbs. Tie them right on top. Something like that. Now, here in Missouri, conservation site says these midges tend to be brown. And I notice they tend to have whitish ribbing. So I use a piece of white thread for the ribbing. Okay. Now, when the female feeds and sucks blood, her abdomen tends to turn reddish. So I'm going to put a little bit of red dubbing in the back of her abdomen. This will also kind of work as an attractor. Okay. And for the rest of the dubbing, which isn't much, I'm going to just use brown. I'm going to stop that quite a ways back from the eye. Then we're going to bring our white ribbing forward. Trim that off. Okay. Now this is a small fly. We wouldn't be able to see it. I'm going to use some white wool to make the post for the parachute. And quite a ways back from the eye. Tie that off on the bottom. Couple cross ties each way. Pull that up, couple in the front, couple in the back. And we start making our post. Whoa. I started up at the top. There we go. And keep working it down. And we get it down tight to the hook. Couple wraps in front. And a few in back. Okay. Next, I'm going to use a grizzly hackle for the parachute hackle. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little dab of green dubbing for a thorax. Put that on. Okay. Some stragglers from that post. Get rid of them. Okay. Now we're going to take our hackle pliers around the post up high and then work our way down. Like that. Anchor that off. few more wraps. Make sure it's good and stable. Okay, now, next step, a little trickier. I'm going to pull those hackles out of the way and tie on the front antenna. Now, I've tried several things. So I take this piece of plastic, drill a hole through it and cut a slit in it, and a piece of Scotch tape. Now, first thing I'm going to do is tilt that back a ways. And I cut a slit in it up to that drilled hole. So I put my thread through the slit. And put the tape over the slit. Okay. Now, what I have done with this is I made two sizes of these. This one is too small. So I'll take my bigger one right here. I cut a bigger hole in it. Do the same thing. See if that works better. Worked pretty good. Got most everything out of the way. Okay. Now I'm going to tie on the front antenna. Use a piece of brown tinged peacock. I'm going to tie that on. A little tricky. And pull that back on again. Okay. I'm going to cut them off short. Like that. I think at this point I can take this cover off. Build that head up a little. Get rid of a few stragglers. That's not too bad. Now everything's staying pushed back, so I think I can just go ahead and whip finish. Yeah. Okay, now pull my post back forward. trim the post off. There. Doesn't look too shabby. Okay, there you have it. Blood Sucking Attractor Midge. If I was a trout, I'd eat it.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe.